Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. Today I just wanted to talk a bit more about Liverpool transfer window because the transfer window is closed right now. It's not closed in Turkey and Portugal as I read because I heard there is some interest in Origi. So yeah, I just wanted to summarize what I thought of our transfer window and how I think it would impact our chances to win the Premier League title, the Champions League title, and potentially some domestic cups as well. But first of all, I would like to show you my amazing shirt with Jordan Henderson. I absolutely love it. I got it at Redbubble. I don't remember what was the artist, but if you're interested, message me. It was someone from Red Sea Pod, so I will definitely let you know if you want to order this shirt as well. But yeah, it's not sponsored. I bought it myself, so yeah, I just really love it. So let's start to talk about the transfer window. So as you probably read on my Twitter, if you have read, I was quite disappointed in our transfer window because I was thinking that we should have strengthened at least up top, like in forward position. At first, I was very content that we should have a midfielder, like a Genie replacement. But then, I agree that we need one. But I think forward at this situation was more necessary than a midfielder. So yeah, I was disappointed that we didn't sign anyone, and we let Shaqiri go. So we don't have the depth. Well, we have the depth, but it's like the quality. There's such a huge drop of quality when you look at Salah, Mane, Firmino, Jota, and then now you look at Taki and Origi. Like, I'm not gonna slander Origi. He gave us so many good memories and everything, and he was a reliable player for a while, but I think that is long gone now. And Taki, I just think, like, he did play okay. Like, I thought it was a bit unfair that after he played that Crystal Palace game that he didn't play anymore and then he went on loan. But yeah, that's why I don't have much faith in our front three options besides like our normal players like Salah, Mane, Firmino, and Jota. I'll just go through a couple of comments. I see that Callum is here, Edwin is here, Ben, Chongi Chong, whatever. Sumant is here. Hello, everyone. Ben is saying, congrats to my uncle on securing head of fitness job at LFC. All right, congratulations. Chongi Chong is saying, I think we should go for Carlos Tevez on a free transfer. What do you think? Don't know much about the player, to be fair. If you could let me know about him, please do, because I really don't know much about the player. Edwin is saying, I'm disappointed because we still haven't heard about Firmino. Yes, by the way. What's going on with Firmino? Because when it was Robbo's injury, was it in the evening or the next day they were like, yeah, he's out for like a couple of weeks. It's fine, like he has this and that injury. But then about Bobby, they were just like, yeah, Klopp saying, oh, it doesn't look good. And then after Paul Joyce was like, no, actually, it's not as bad as it feared, but he will have different scans. It's already Thursday and he got the injury on Saturday. You really don't have like any news. That's a bit shady. Singh is saying a fit Alan St. Maximin would be a perfect backup. Oh, I would love him. Like when I saw those news, I think it was transfer deadline day. I was very happy because I really like him and I think he's very clinical. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't manage to do it. So yeah, in general, I'm disappointed in this transfer window. To be fair, I agree that if our squad stays fit, we can definitely challenge for the title. Like our first 11 is really strong, plus like 2-3 players, really strong. But what worries me, and I've said it many times, is that if we get injured, like someone gets injured, like 2-3 injuries, then what happens? Like if you look at Chelsea, if you look at Man City, and now even United, how their squad looks like our first 11 is definitely better, that I would say. But when it comes to squad players, like they could put like two good first 11s, and we can put brilliant first 11, but then the other 11 is just like, I don't want to say anything bad about them, but they are not up to the level, I would say. At least not all of them. So let's go through a couple of comments. Mike's gaming channel is saying Taki has never been given a real chance to be honest. Yes, I agree. I just think that he's been on the bench for so long, and he didn't play too much for Southampton as well. And if someone gets injured and he gets thrown into these games, I'm just not sure how he will cope. And another thing is he likes to go pretty deep into midfield. So he's just all over the place, which sometimes is a good thing, sometimes I don't think so. So yeah, I'm not sure if he was really like a club signing. I've heard that it was more a commercial signing for Japanese shirt sales, but I don't know. Like, I don't see him fit really well into the team, even though I like him. I like how active he is. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just a bit concerned. Ben is saying up to red. Sahil saying hi. Hi, Sahil. Hi, Paul. Thanks for joining me here. Mike's gaming channel said Tevez used to play for Man United and Man City. He's too old now, surely. Yeah, well, how old is he? If he played for United and City, do we need him? I'm not sure. More comments. Edwin, what were you saying? Can't see it anymore. The W podcast. Hi. Sir Purple Aki is saying, hi Zanek, who is your favorite player? My favorite player is Henderson and Mane. I absolutely love them both. Like, I love all of our players, but they're just my special players. I really love them. So don't talk bad about them. You see, like, I even have a Jordan Henderson shirt. All right. Callum is saying some sources are saying Firmino is out for 2-3 months, but some are saying he's only out for a couple of weeks, so no one seems to know what's going on. That's the thing, like, just let us know. Like, I knew that they won't announce the injury news during the transfer window because it would be a couple of months. Then everyone would be even more saying sign some players. But now they haven't done it when transfer window been shut for the second day, so I don't get it. Paul is saying we needed to have at least 2 signings, 1 midfield and 1 up front. Yes, I totally agree. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. And as you see probably in my thumbnail, I had Saul. I would love Saul to play for us. I'm gutted that he's at Chelsea right now. Really, really gutted. But yeah, sorry, someone was calling me. Let's see. Edwin Thomas saying 7 games in 22 days after international break. Hope we do well. That is a congested schedule, but hopefully everyone comes back fit from their international breaks, and then we can manage to play these games. I think there will be quite a lot of rotation because I can't see, for example, Matip playing those 7 games in 22 days. So I definitely think that Konate will have a go as well. So Stan is saying support the club. I am supporting the club. I just want what is best for the club, don't I? I'm not saying that I'm not going to support the club only because they didn't sign players. I'm just thinking that we're a bit short in those positions. It's all I'm saying. People are allowed constructive criticism. So if you can't deal with that, it's fine. Like, just don't listen. That's your opinion. This is my opinion. You don't have to be here. So yeah, sorry guys. Ian is saying if we get injuries, we will struggle. I definitely agree. With that. But hopefully we don't get them, or if we get them, they're not serious and only for a short while. But let's hope, like, let's pray to all football gods that we don't get injuries. Derek is saying, what about we might sell Origi to Fenerbahce by tomorrow? That would mean we have 22 players for Premier League instead of 25. I heard these rumors about Fenerbahce, or however you pronounce it, I don't know. Um, to be fair, now it's too late to sell him. Because who's like, if we don't sign a homegrown player, who's gonna come into his place? Because now the transfer window is closed. So who are we gonna like? Who's gonna play? I know we have Gordon up front as well, but he's very new as well. At least Origi has some sort of yeah, some sort of well, not some sort of. He has a lot of experience in Premier League. So yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to sell him now. Like if it was before the transfer window, then yes, but now I don't think it's a good idea, to be fair. Mike is saying nice shirt, thank you. Chongy Chong. I don't know if someone's like messing with me, but okay. Zan, it's my dad's birthday today. His name is Sir Purple Aki. Can you wish him happy birthday, please? He's 88. Well, happy birthday. If that's definitely true, then happy birthday to your dad. He is asking, would you take back Sturridge? Yes, I would. I definitely would take back Sturridge. I think since we didn't buy players for the long term in this transfer window, like short fixes would work. But yeah, we didn't do that. Amit, hi Amit, he's saying, is there any hope for Mbappe? Probably not. Like, look at the money Real Madrid is offering. And I know that next year he'll go on the free, but about his wages, like I just don't see happening. Like it was a good dream while it lasted, but I don't think that's possible anymore. Sahil is saying Ox a dynamic player. I think he's very good, but we need a good finisher now. Just that. Ox is a very good player. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. But he struggles with injuries so much, and I just feel like in the preseason he was so good, and then in the first game he really dropped. So we definitely need to give him a chance since he is in the squad and see what he's really capable of. And I would be interested to see what he's capable of. But yeah, I think we should definitely give him a chance and hope that he doesn't get any injuries now. Ravana FC is saying, hey Zane, hello. We didn't get a genie replacement, it's still beyond me. FSG Bisuma was a must in my opinion, or so. Yeah, I agree. Like we should have gotten a genie replacement. As I said about Saul, I loved him. I thought he is such a Liverpool player. I was so happy that like it was going to happen, but it didn't happen. I didn't even know if Liverpool were interested, but yeah, I thought he would be a brilliant addition. Or Bissouma as well. Like I would be content with him as well. And it's not only because I wanted Liverpool to sign players, but I thought they would be good options for the squad. Tevez is saying, Tevez is 37. No, yeah, that's a bit too old, though. That's a bit too old, I would say. And sorry that I don't know about him. I will definitely learn more. I'm sorry. Daniel is saying, where do you think Liverpool will finish this season? It's hard to tell. If we stay fit, we challenge for the title 100%. If we get a couple of injuries, we will get top 4. I don't know which position, we will get top 4 and challenge for the UCL title. I think so. But yeah, I really hope that we will be able to stay fit. Then we are as strong as anyone. So he was saying, well, he is singing, we're gonna win the league. But yeah, hope so. Let's see. Callum is saying you were really unlucky with injuries last season. Surely this season will be better on the injury front. Well, it's a really unprecedented situation, to be fair, and no one can really expect to have 3 injuries at centre back and then so many injuries in midfield, even like up front with Jota, Mane having COVID, Salah having COVID. So it's definitely, well, I can't say definitely, but I don't think it's going to repeat this season. But yeah, all fingers crossed. Mike's gaming channel is saying we needed a genie replacement because my concerns are if Keita and Chamberlain pick up injuries. Yes, I agree. Like, I really agree. But like, I just wanted to have this chat and say all of my opinions and then hopefully not talk about it anymore because it is disappointing. It is frustrating that we didn't strengthen, but it is what it is. And all we can do now is just get behind the team and support them. Ian is saying our second 11 aren't good enough. Yeah, our squad, if you compare it with others, like, isn't the best. Like, by squad, I mean players on the bench. Some are, some unfortunately aren't. So, but it is what it is now. We can't change it. We can't change it. Ibrahim is saying hello, everyone. Hello, Ibrahim. How much do you love Henderson? I once met in Sa who can squat the most. I love Henderson a lot. Like, a lot, a lot, a lot. Absolutely love him. Like, I would give my arm for him, probably. If he needs an arm, I'm here. George, I don't know how to say it, is saying, Zana, I think that the transfer windows was a little bit disappointed, but I think the squad is strong enough to fight for everything. Let's see how January is developed. So I agree, it was disappointing, but yeah, now we can't change anything, and our first 11 is definitely strong. So let's hope for the best. Moncheesers Moncheese is saying, good afternoon, Zane. Thoughts on Harvey Elliott getting minutes in the Wijnaldum role this season? I love Harvey Elliott. He's a brilliant player. It's an interesting position for him. It just shows how versatile he is and how he can fit in various positions. I do think because he plays there, it kind of puts Henderson out of his position because, Henderson is the one who usually chugs back when Trent is up front and is a bit more defensive. So if it was up to me, I probably would have tried Harvey higher up, like in the front three. But it is working now, and obviously I'm not Klopp, so he sees better, he knows better. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how he develops, but he is a brilliant, brilliant player. Ian is saying the shirt suits me. Thank you. I think so as well. I would have loved Bissouma, Sol, and Doku. Yeah, they are all good options. Doku, Daka, Vlahovic. There were even Sar. Like, he has good relationship with Mane, Sar. So I wouldn't mind him as well. Edwin is saying, looks like Carabao Cup will be a good game to start Konate, Gomez, and Ox and Minamino. That will be a good marker to understand our bench strength. Yeah, definitely. It's funny that we're playing Norwich, who's a Premier League team, which we always seem to do because we always get like stronger oppositions than some of the other teams. But yeah, I think will be great opportunity to see where they are, how is Konate, how is Gomez, Ox and Minamino, and also maybe Kelleher to see what's up with him. Mike's gaming channel is saying, I shared this video, thank you very much. Callum is saying, he like everyone. Yes, please, everyone, if you're watching, please hit like. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate that. Serious Length is saying, do you think we should bring Ben Woodburn back? Probably no. I don't think we should, to be honest. Felix is saying, I guess we are stuck now, so let's hope the boys we have at the moment would step up. 100%, like as I said for the 100th time already, like our first 11 is brilliant, best in the league, like no questions, really no questions. But like the other options we have are not that great if you compare to others. Nothing, not being disrespectful, anything, is just their quality is not as the quality of other teams. So hopefully they can step up the same way like Williams, Phillips, Kabak stepped up last year to secure top four. So we definitely can do it. Like they can step up. So yeah, let's see what happens. Only built for Cuban links is saying, where do you think we finish in the Premier League and Champions League? Are you FSG in or FSG out? As I said before, we can challenge for the title in both competitions if we manage to stay fit. I really believe that. If we get a couple of injuries, I still think we definitely get top four. And in Champions League, we can go very far even with injuries, I believe, because it's one game, 2 games, and then you're in the next stage. So in like a knockoff round. So I think we can go far. AMR saying, hey. Someone is saying this window is but we gotta support the team for real. Yeah, 100%. We always should support the team no matter what. That's what we are here for. Like we can criticize some of the performances or decisions or whatever. Like I believe as fans we have the right to do so as long as we're respectful. But at the end of the day, we have to be behind the club. Michael Savage is saying, I think our bench is pretty strong. And I'm not sure that I agree. If you look, for example, Origi, Taki Minamino, in the midfield, yes, like all of our midfield options are strong. Everyone in there are strong. I like Elliot, Tox, Minamino, Hendo, Fab, everyone, Jones, everyone is strong. It's just a bit injury prone, and like defensive line is very strong as well, to be fair. What worries me is the injury proneness of our midfield and our forward options. The W podcast is saying, have you got the new kits? I don't have them yet, but I definitely will. I will definitely get the home kit, and I'll definitely get the third kit as well. I really like it. Well, now I like it. I didn't like it before, but I like it. Let's see some more comments. Hakim is saying, hi Zana, is that the new Henderson shirt that you bought? Yes, it is. Palace got Edward. Would you have taken him as a different option at striker? To be fair, like I would have loved like a proper option as a striker, like Edward. I think it would help our squad as well. So why not? If Klopp would see him as a good fit, why not? There would be a couple of options I would choose probably before him, but other than that, why not? Daniel is asking, who would be your favorite centre-back partnership at Liverpool out of Van Dijk Gomez, Van Dijk Matip, and Van Dijk Konate? It's hard to tell because I haven't seen. Have I seen? I don't think I've seen Van Dijk and Konate play. I don't remember if they played together in the preseason games, but I have seen Van Dijk Gomez and Van Dijk Matip. I would say probably Van Dijk Matip because they really complement each other. And I'm not saying that Van Dijk Gomez aren't, but I think they are more solid options, to be fair, but that's only my opinion. Only built for Cuban links is saying it ain't a coincidence that we let go of Jordan in this window. Harvey Elliott getting game time. I love Harvey, but we should ease him in with integrating with the squad like City had done with Foden. You see, like it depends because Klopp put him right in, and he fit right in. He didn't look like it's his first Premier League game, his second Premier League game. He fit right in without any problem. So if he is able to play 80 minutes, 90 minutes, so I don't see the reason why we should be like fitting him in slowly if he can be just thrown right into it. And he proved that he can be. So I think he can continue playing games, and if his forgot that word. If his performance doesn't drop, then why use him in if he can just play, in my opinion. Nippon is saying hi. Piyush Kar is saying we should try for the Carabao Cup and FA Cup as it's going to be very difficult in the Premier League and Champions League. Carabao Cup, I don't know. FA Cup is a brilliant competition, so I definitely think we should try to go for it. Definitely. As a fan of neither club, who would you say is a big liability to their team, Scott McTominay or Mohamed El Neni? I would say Scott McTominay probably. Yeah. I don't know why, but I don't even know why he plays at that team anymore, but yeah, I would probably say him. Ahmed is saying we just need 2 signings to compete for everything. Yeah, but it's too late now, so we just have to try and compete with things how it is now. Callum, thank you very much for your kind words. Darren is asking what's happening here. Well, a video about transfer window. Edwin is saying, I don't think Liverpool will strengthen in January. The optimism in me is hoping that summer 22 is a big window for us. Well, it's always next summer. So, like, this was my first transfer window. No, was second transfer window on Twitter. First was the January one, when usually big things don't happen. Like usually, not always, but usually the bigger things happen in the summer window. So this was my first summer window on Twitter, and it's hard not to believe many things. And it was horrible. The one day you think you're gonna sign someone, and the next day it doesn't happen, and they go to a different team. So I'm very like conservative when it comes to next summer, so I don't know what's going to happen, and I'll just wait and see what happens because I don't want to get my hopes up. Tushar Sharma is on a scale of 10 rate or transfer window. I was giving it 4 at first because of Konate, but then I got really disappointed in the last day, so I'm giving it a 2. Only because we signed Konate, but we didn't strengthen where we should have. So I would give it a 2. James Pierce, well, I know you are not the real James Pierce, so, but thank you regardless. Nippon is saying, do you see Harvey Elliott as a future England national? For sure, like, it won't take long until he's playing for England. Definitely. And then that link up with Trent is gonna be amazing. Someone said, Martin, what's the point of the Hendo deal massive money to a player whose last contract ends at 35? If he loves the club, he will accept 1-year extensions. Why waste money on him instead of adding new players? I think Hendo is irreplaceable. I think he definitely is. So we should pay all the money like he deserves. And 4-year extension isn't that bad. Like Milner's 36 now, so he can still play. Hendo will be able to play at that age as well. I am more than sure. So we should like Liverpool did right that they extended his contract for that much. Like definitely, like you're not gonna see any bad word about Henderson here. Like look, it's Jordan Henderson here. So I think the club did brilliant business with that extension, but that's my opinion. Hakim is saying FSG gonna sell Salah to fund the rebuilding, isn't it? Typical sell to buy. Well, I hope not, because I'm not sure if we sell Salah, who are they gonna buy? Salah like is an irreplaceable player, so they shouldn't be selling Salah. If they sell Salah, I will be going on a protest. And I remember someone asked me before, am I FSG in or FSG out? Um, um, I'm neither. Like, I'm sort of in the middle. I'm thankful for what they did to our club, save the club, but then at the same time they made so many mistakes. And I think I'm 60% out, 40% in, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna scream FSG out or whatever, or FSG in, but I'm just sort of in the middle. I like to call things as they are. If they done a good thing, I will say that they done a good thing. If they done a bad thing, I will say that they done a bad thing. And then at the end, you have to balance more bad things or more good things. I think they done more bad, so, but I'm not gonna like say that they're all completely bad. What do you think about Gary Neville's interview comments about Liverpool and Klopp not looking right? I don't know. It's hard to tell because it's only 3 games. So maybe he's just trying to play some sort of mind games. I don't think it's totally right at Liverpool right now with the whole Michael Edwards saga and everything. But I don't think there is much truth to that. Like, I don't know what he is trying to achieve, Gary Neville. I think things should be fine, and if they're not gonna be fine, we're eventually gonna know. But currently, I don't have a feeling that there's something massively wrong. Stephen French is saying, "Hey, Zane from the Big Frenchman." Callum is asking, do I need to remove on any of those troll accounts? If you feel like just remove, that's fine. Like, just remove. What if Edwards leave? Well, there is Julian Ward now, but it will be interesting to see how this saga continues. Martin is saying, yes, he will be amazing until 36, then he deserves 500,000 a week, but why waste money on him when we can't afford new players? If he loves the club, he will accept 150,000 one-year extensions. Well, to be fair, 500 a week is definitely not on that, and yeah, no one is at the club. But yeah, I just got a bit distracted with all the deleted messages. I guess Charles are on the roll now. But what about Origi, Adrian? What are they bringing to the club? If you compare it to Henderson, and we are paying them big money, giving them contract extensions. So why not give it to Jordan Henderson, who is captain of the club, who's been here for 10 years, who is great addition to every game. He brings energy, he brings class to every game. Why would he, like, you have to think from the personal perspective as well, because he will end football soon, like 5-6 years, that's it. He needs to think about the future. He definitely does. So 1-year extension, they're not doing it for him. And there are definitely clubs who were interested in him, and Liverpool couldn't afford to lose Henderson. So I totally stand behind the decision that the contract should have been signed. Raj is saying, in my opinion, Origi is just sitting there on his great contract that LFC needlessly gave him. We'll see him out. His agent does not need to get him a move anywhere. His contract is still until 2024, so hopefully next summer he leaves. Hopefully, because I think it's not his fault that he was given a contract, definitely not. But it just feels a bit weird, you know? How can you be happy as a footballer to just sit and sometimes not be even on the bench and just get money? You have no ambition then, so that's a bit weird. So Martin is saying it's hypothetical. Let's say he deserved 500k and a long contract. His last deal took him to 35. So why not extend after the deal is over when it will be 100% affect other deals? You see, that's the problem. It's not the Henderson deal who affected other deals. It's those other Deadwood players. It's not Henderson's fault that like we couldn't sign players. It's the other players who don't play at all. So I don't really agree with this opinion. Like to give him 1 year extension every time. No, there's no security behind that. So, and we don't know how much he's earning. Maybe he's not even on that 150. I don't know. So I wish I knew, but I don't know. All right. I'm going to read a couple of last questions and then I will stop this video because I have to go. Adrian Origi Shaq should have gone Heat and Bisuma Vlahovic would have been my window, would cost 70 to 80 million if we did it early in the window. I agree. Like, I don't understand why we signed Adrian, because he takes up the non-homegrown spot, which we struggle with. We could have just signed a young English player as the third goalkeeper, so I don't really understand that, but yeah, fair enough. Let's hope due to our lack of transfer he can help Elliot and Curtis Jones to step up and become our first team regular. I would love that. Yeah, definitely. I would love it if they could step up like Curtis showed last season that he's good and he's developing, and same with Elliot now. He's really, really good. So really hope that they can both develop. Roger's saying great work, keep going. If only I had more time to dedicate to LFC this way. Yeah, well, everyone supported in their own way. If you want to make videos or everything, like not everyone has time for that, that's for sure. But yeah, thank you very much. Yes, Hendo's deal 100% affect other transfers. They say we need to sell to buy, so money is tight. Why give a player who is under contract until he's 35 a new deal for no reason? He always talks about how much he loves the club, so he will accept. See, I don't agree. I totally don't agree. Why are you singling out Henderson? What about Origi, who doesn't even get in the squad? What about Adrian, who is the third goalkeeper, who will probably not be in most matchday squads? They have long contracts now. Origi, we're paying in 2024 if he doesn't leave. Origi is 2-year extension. Why should we give Henderson 1-year extension and Origi 2-year extension? It doesn't make any sense. Sorry if I sound angry, but it doesn't make any sense. Amit is saying, well done, Zane. Some of the people here need to show more respect to her. Well, it's up to everyone. Like, depends how people are. Some people are respectful, some aren't. But I always will try to be respectful, even to those people who are not respectful to me, because that's how I was brought up and that's how I will continue to be. But thank you very much, Amit. Sorry about the seagulls. They just want to make an appearance on my channel as well. But yeah, just 2 more questions and that's it. I agree Hendo deserves a contract. He's our captain. He puts in so much work. What about Kate and Knox, who are on the bench? I'd rather sacrifice them. Me too. What do you think of Kostas Tsimikas? I think he is class. He is a brilliant player. He's a great squad player. Like one of the players in the squad who's great. Like when you saw when Robertson wasn't there, you didn't see a drop off almost at all. Like already last season, I saw him play like 3-4 minutes, and he was class in those 3-4 minutes. So I think he will definitely get more game time. I thought he should have started against Chelsea, to be fair. But yeah, that's what I think of him. Raj is saying the LFC way, with the respect to a captain and club legend like Hendo, is thinking beyond his playing days. This is more than just about keeping him on as a player. He will be LFC club ambassador. Exactly. Okay, here I will finish the stream. Hi Jaden, Mohammed, Rivernight, Callum, thank you very much for moderating this stream. I always appreciate that. Thank you, Martin, for opinions. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Amit. Everyone who tuned in, I really appreciate you here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like, Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well, and subscribe to this channel. So have a good day, guys, and thank you very much for tuning in.